The store parking lot stretches into the night, a desolate expanse nearly devoid of life. Streetlights cast stark, elongated shadows, painting the dark asphalt with streaks of eerie light. Above, the store's neon sign flickers erratically, its intermittent glow adding to the unsettling atmosphere. The scene is bathed in an unsettling aura, as if the night itself holds its breath. A silent tableau of urban isolation unfolds beneath the watchful gaze of the failing neon sign. The stillness of the night is broken only by the hum of electricity and the occasional flicker of the failing sign. Dim lights cast long shadows across the deserted aisles of the store. Mia's silhouette appears small beneath the stark fluorescent lights. Weariness etches itself onto Mia's face as she scans the item, the scanner beeping softly. The digital clock ticks away, each second amplifying the silence. Mia sighs heavily, the weight of the late hour pressing down on her. The store stands still, each product waiting silently for the dawn. The fluorescent lights of the store cast a sterile glow over the aisles. Mia stands alone, her face etched with boredom. Idly, she rearranges the magazines, her boredom slowly morphing into irritation. Sandra approaches, clipboard in hand, breaking the monotony. Mia sighs, muttering, "Why do they always come in last minute? Quick in and out, they say. Yeah, right." Her words hang in the air, a blend of weariness and sarcasm. The store buzzes under fluorescent lights, its shelves echoing with the silent promise of commerce. Sandra watches Mia from across the aisle, her arms crossed in silent scrutiny. Sandra's voice cuts through the hum, a stark reminder. "Make sure to finish zoning aisle 5 before we lock up. We're closing in 8 minutes." Mia offers a subdued acknowledgement. "Yes, Sandra." The serene silence of the store is shattered by the chime of the entering customer. Mia's tranquil world is instantly disrupted as her head snaps up, her senses on high alert. A figure shrouded in mystery crosses the threshold, their face hidden beneath a dark hoodie. The hooded figure moves further into the store, their presence casting a shadow of uncertainty. Mia's eyes narrow as she studies the figure, a storm of questions brewing beneath her calm exterior. The fluorescent lights buzz overhead as Mia stands behind the counter, plastering a smile on her face. "Hi, we're closing in a few minutes. Can I help you find something?" Mia asks, her voice strained. A customer replies flatly, shattering the forced tranquility. "I just need to look around." Mia's forced smile wavers, a hint of weariness flickering across her face. In the bustling store, Mia pauses, her eyes fixed on the customer. A silent observer, Mia watches the customer disappear down an aisle, her unease growing. Mia's hesitation hangs heavy, the customer's presence a looming shadow. Anxiety begins to gnaw, the customer's every move heightening the tension. Mia's breath hitches as she contemplates the unfolding scenario, her apprehension deepening. The weight of uncertainty settles over Mia, the customer now a harbinger of potential trouble. Amidst the towering shelves, Mia's hands move mechanically, but her eyes betray her, constantly drawn back to the enigmatic customer. A subtle, almost imperceptible whispering dances through the air. A chill races down Mia's spine as she whips around, searching for the source of the sound. Silence descends once more. She is utterly alone. The shelves loom around her, silent witnesses to her growing unease. Paranoia grips Mia as she realizes the whispering has vanished, leaving only emptiness. The store is nearly empty as closing time approaches, the fluorescent lights casting an eerie glow. The fluorescent lights buzz and flicker, creating long, distorted shadows that dance across the aisles. An announcement echoes. "Attention, shoppers, store will be closing in 5 minutes." The distorted voice amplifies the sense of isolation and urgency. Mia stands alone in the aisle, the announcement underscoring her solitude. The shadows lengthen as the last minutes tick away, heightening the suspense. Mia stands amidst the towering shelves, her eyes darting around with a mix of confusion and alertness. Startled by the sudden change, Mia mutters to herself, "Weird. That wasn't scheduled." A sudden crash echoes from aisle 6, cutting through the silence. Driven by urgency, Mia sprints toward the source of the chaos. A sudden collapse. Canned goods cascade from the shelves, creating a scene of unexpected chaos. The aisle stands silent, devoid of life, as if frozen in the wake of the disaster. A chill rises, prickling the skin, a stark contrast to the store's artificial warmth. The air grows heavy, charged with an unseen presence. As the silence deepens, an eerie stillness blankets the scene, hinting at something amiss within the mundane. In the store's hum, Mia turns, unsuspecting of the silent presence lurking just behind. A figure looms the customer, standing unnervingly close, wordless, a chilling surprise. Her breath hitches. Mia recoils, jolted by the sudden, quiet intrusion. Fear grips her as she scrambles away from the customer. The customer remains still, watching Mia. Mia stands behind the checkout counter, a picture of mundane routine as she busies herself with a stack of magazines. A customer approaches, their presence unnoticed until the very last moment. Mia, startled by the sudden arrival, fights to regain her composure, plastering on a customer service smile. The customer slowly lifts their head, revealing eyes that are completely black. Mia, voice trembling, blurts out, "Oh my God, you scared me. Can I help you now?" The customer responds with unnerving calm. "Do you have what I need?" Mia stands frozen behind the counter, her hands betraying her inner turmoil with a visible tremor. Her eyes dart about, desperately avoiding the customer's gaze, as if seeking an escape from an unseen pressure. Mia stammers, her voice barely a whisper. I don't know what you mean." The customer's voice cuts through the tension, accusing, "You all pretend to help, but you never really see us." The weight of the customer's words hangs heavy in the air, leaving Mia visibly shaken and struggling to maintain composure. The store's mundane setting now becomes a stage for unspoken tensions and hidden truths, where every shadow seems to amplify Mia's growing unease. The store plunges into absolute darkness. Emergency red lights flicker to life, painting the scene in an ominous glow. The sudden shift transforms the familiar aisles into a landscape of dread. Shadows dance ominously, distorting every object into a sinister silhouette. The air thickens with an unspoken sense of unease, every corner whispering of impending doom. The once inviting space now feels like a trap, its exits shrouded in menacing darkness. The store hums with fluorescent lights, casting eerie shadows that stretch into the abyss. An unsettling silence descends, broken only by the crackling of the intercom, amplifying the isolation. The intercom crackles ominously as a disembodied voice echoes through the empty aisles. A chilling message reverberates through the store. Closing, closing. No one ever leaves. The eerie pronouncement hangs in the air, intensifying the feeling of inescapable dread. Mia, lost and disoriented, spins in place. The aisles stretch out endlessly, mocking her with their uniformity. Panic begins to set in as she realizes there is no escape. The store transforms into a labyrinth of endless shelves. She searches frantically for an exit. Sandra appears from the back room, her eyes now pools of endless night. A chilling stillness fills the air as Sandra breaks the silence. Finally, we can stay forever. Her words hang in the air, promising an eternity of unknown. The store seems to hold its breath, anticipating what comes next. A subtle smile plays on her lips, hinting at a dark satisfaction. Bathed in the harsh fluorescent lights of the store, Mia collapses, tears carving paths down her cheeks. Her voice cracks, a desperate plea lost in the aisles. "Please, I just want to go home." A chilling voice echoes, shattering her hope. "Home? This is your home." The customer advances, their words a suffocating embrace. "You belong to the floor, to the shelves." The customer's voice rises, sealing Mia's fate. "To us." Mia remains kneeling, her body trembling as the weight of the customer's words crushes her. Mia sprints through the store, a blur of repeating aisles flashing past her. Each aisle sign ominously commands, "Stay." Desperate, Mia clutches her phone, trying to summon help. The screen flickers with static, mirroring the growing chaos around her. An enormous store stands still, its emptiness amplifying every sound. The disembodied voice on intercom booms, shattering the silence. The announcement echoes, "Clean up in every aisle." The words resonate through the deserted aisles, underscoring the desolation. The store remains eerily still, the announcement fading into the background. In a sudden confrontation, the customer materializes, obstructing her way. Sandra swiftly closes in from behind, intensifying the pressure. The air crackles with unspoken tension as the customer's presence looms large. Sandra's approach is swift and unavoidable, her determination palpable. The space shrinks, and the confrontation becomes inevitable. The store is bathed in the cold hum of fluorescent lights, an unsettling silence amplifying the tension. A disembodied voice shatters the stillness. It's time to clock out permanently. Mia's face twists in a mask of pure horror, her eyes reflecting unimaginable fear. A piercing scream tears through the store, echoing the dread that has taken hold. Mia bends to retrieve her fallen name badge, unaware of the horror awaiting her. Her fingers graze fabric, but it is rough, alien not her own. She recoils in disbelief, her pristine uniform replaced by a tattered, stained vest. Stumbling back, she catches her reflection in a freezer door, her heart pounding with dread. Her eyes, once familiar, are now entirely black, devoid of any humanity. Sunlight bathes the store as a new employee steps inside, ready for her first day. Sandra, restored to her usual self, greets the newcomer with a warm welcome. "Welcome, you're right on time. Let's get your name badge." The new girl pauses, her gaze drawn to a photo on the wall, the Employee of the Month. Mia's smiling face stares back from the photograph, a hollow echo of recognition. The new girl is momentarily stunned by Mia's photo. Sandra, badge in hand, smiles expectantly at the new girl.